We're joined by Yanzhong Huang. He's a senior fellow for global health at the Council on Foreign Relations. And Yanzhong, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. The U.S. will require negative COVID tests for travelers from China, including Hong Kong and Macau. This is going to start from January the 5th. We know that other countries are taking or considering similar action, but is this really necessary?
Well, I don't see any convincing reasons to justify, this move. We know that one of the reasons they say is, this concern about emerging variants or subvariants, from China. But so far, we don't have any evidence supporting whether there's indeed such, variants emerging in mainland China. And secondly, I don't see why the China should be treated differently from other countries like Australia, for example, all swimming in COVID. And third, I can't understand why was the people from Hong Kong, for example, would be treated differently from people from Singapore, right? This is something I just don't get it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people here in Hong Kong that would agree with that. But there is the fact that there is little transparency from China and no reliable COVID-19 data from China. So should countries take at least some COVID prevention measures for travelers coming in from China?
Well, I can understand those concerns because of the lack of transparency, because of the lack of sharing of the genomic sequencing. But even there is emergence of the subvariants. I can understand the reasons to institute these measures, but even with this ban, right, we cannot prevent the spread of the virus, and assuming whether it's indeed the new variants emerging in mainland China, we just delay the spread. We're not going to prevent the virus from spreading to other parts of the world.
Yanzhong, you're mentioning the concern over COVID variants, and the concern is this: with so many people infected in a short period of time in China, could a new variant emerge from there? So how can authorities work with China right now to screen for it?
I think, this is why the international cooperation is so important, right? China certainly, I think, should be more forthcoming in sharing the data, sharing the genomic sequence of the virus, the variants, In the meantime, I do believe, that the dialogue, the cooperation, quiet diplomacy remain a more constructive approach in addressing the concerns we now have.
I also want to ask you about Hong Kong. The city has scrapped some of its remaining COVID curbs. The city's leaders cited a relatively high vaccination rate and sufficient medication against COVID as reasons behind that. Your thoughts here?
Well, I think this is a welcome move, but it's a decision long overdue, right? Because we know most cities, most countries have scrapped, such requirements like mandatory PCR testing upon arrival. So it's been like months that Hong Kong was swimming against the tide. But I think the side of the vaccination, right, that's the main reason for scrapping those measures. I don't find it that quite convincing.
And a quick question, mask wearing rules remain in place here, much to the annoyance of many people in Hong Kong, but it is peak season for infection. Should there be mask mandates right now?
Well, I think this is from a public health perspective, makes sense. That other Asian countries, adopted similar measures. It's just like here in the Western countries, they don't feel like a mask mandate is necessary.
Got it. Yanzhong Huang, thank you.
Thanks for having me.